right, y'all. Round of applause. Welcome back to the Say What's Real podcast, y'all. We are here and we are lit and we are back with some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I got G Pappy Boobs pouring it up. He's lit.
What the
fuck?
Yeah,
you see what the fuck?
Nigga said, yo, what up?
G Pappy's not here to play around tonight.
At all.
And I got Samaj over here.
Evident.
To the right of me, that's JB spelled backwards. The Drip God is in the building. And yeah, let's get to a real one. Let's get back on our shit, man. We haven't seen y'all since episode 3, so.
Hey, but I do want to start off by saying I stand with Ye and Kyrie.
Ye and Kyrie.
Just want to put that out there and let y'all know.
So you're anti-Semitic? Is that what you're saying?
That's
I don't think it's Kyrie's anti-Semitic.
But that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I don't think so. And he needs to be able to play basketball.
They blowing it.
The list they gave him to come back,
yeah, it don't make no sense.
Is wow.
Yo, let me ask y'all a quick question.
And it proves Kanye's point.
Are you buying Yeezys now that he's not part of Adidas?
How can you if he's not a part of Adidas?
Because the designs are still the same, but going forward,
I was wondering that if the designs. I'm not sure.
So they're coming out with
I don't think they can.
new colorways, but same designs because I guess they own the design.
Oh well, then.
Okay, then no.
Yeah, well,
No.
I wear the Yeezys that I already have.
That have Yeezys, yeah, but nothing.
But no.
Going forward, no.
Nope. Because now they're not Yeezys; they're just Adidas.
Adidas, yeah.
Yeah, you can have the same design because
they're
you own that
nice.
design. But
That's
cool. But honestly, like this is my point. Honestly, would be
that ass.
If you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And to be honest, that's just something I would personally stand for. I would buy Adidas, but if you're gonna do that, I'm not. If Adidas, I'm not gonna. Actually, I don't even buy Adidas. The only Adidas I wear personally is Yeezy. Right. So for me personally, it's
probably.
I don't wear top 10s anymore like I used to. Those days are gone. So Adidas ain't even busting like that. Yeah. So y'all was busting now really because of
Yeezy was kind of holding that down.
Let's not.
And if they
don't act like Yeezy's not that nigga to the point where if he did create his own, like he really no. I think that his hype would be the same. I think it would be just as lit, bro. To keep it 100.
Yeah, if he go to so you think if he go to Skechers, his shit's gonna be lit?
That's different.
I don't think so.
Different?
That's different, but it's different just because of the brand that Skechers is. But
it's a comfort brand.
Do I? Yeah, maybe. Shit. Honestly, just because you even said that, his sneakers are extremely. I don't know. His slides I heard aren't too comfortable from you personally, but
yeah, I didn't like the slides.
The sneakers I can say are extremely comfortable.
The 350s are comfortable.
These are what are the 700s? They're
the 700 V1s is comfortable. Yeah, those 700s are V3s are comfortable. Yeah, he has pretty comfortable sneakers.
And the older we get, that's like kind of more what we get into.
But they had the Adidas Boost in the sneakers. But whatever.
If it's nice, I'm wearing
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's technology.
But yeah, that's really what it comes down to. Because niggas is wearing fucking Balenciagas that look like fucking boats on their feet. So.
But I will say, Kyrie, I feel you, but I will keep buying Nike.
Well, Kyrie's just had his own signature sneaker.
Right. I never really. I don't even own a pair of Kyries.
Yeah, I never wore a pair of Kyries in my life.
Never had them on my feet. I never owned them. But
that's fair.
When I say I stand with you, I support your movement.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to some real shit, y'all.
What you got?
Or some cool, funny. Let's start off with something like this. What is y'all favorite porn category? Do y'all have a favorite porn category? Because I know we a bunch of weirdos and we all sit around when we're bored and look at porn. What is the first thing you go into? What category are you looking at?
I mean, depending on the mood. Let's paint
the picture.
Depends on the mood.
Let's paint the picture for the audience, right?
That's what matters the most.
Nobody's home. You're laying in bed. You got the candles lit. I'm just playing.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I never even went that far. And I'm into self-love. I never went that far, though.
That's a part of self-love.
I never went that far.
You're on your phone. You're on Twitter. This happens for me. You're on Twitter.
Twitter is the new Pornhub, whatever.
For facts.
Yeah, it's the new.
And you slide across a little. You're scrolling and you see some porn shit. Mm-hmm. Or you see some. That's different. All right, you see some. You see something that kind of like sparks your mind. Like, dude. All right, I'm alone. It's time.
It's you time.
It's you time. It's me time.
Well, for me, when I usually get into that mood, nothing sparks it. Like as far as me seeing something, that mood happens. I'm alone.
It's like I'm alone time.
I'm about to please myself. Like that's how I start. I don't have to see anything. Like that's just my mindset. I automatically just go into that. And like I said, so it matters. Like you said, okay, for that, you're alone. And they're gonna be on for a while. Maybe you ain't getting nothing in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You want some shit that's gonna excite you. I'm gonna automatically to get excited off of rip, like just to like get my juices flowing and just get excited. I'm gonna go for sloppy BJs, like straight. I want to see like I want sloppy. Like that's what I want to see to start. That's my starting point.
That's the start.
After that, it just goes wherever it goes. But starting point is I want because that's where I would want to start.
Yeah.
Like that's my starting. Like I would want to start with foreplay. And I like it sloppy. Like I said, that's in that mood.
Yeah, I see.
Well, now if it's a quickie or I'm trying to just, you know
just get one real quick.
I'm not doing all of that. Like I'm gonna go. I might just go for the rough, hardcore, or you know what I mean. Like it can get crazy, but
that's yours. Is the sloppy BJs?
But so that's my starting point when I'm like, all right, where like I'm about to get my juices flowing.
No bullshit. I feel like lately everything's a phase.
Talk to me.
Everything's a phase, so you know what I mean. Like, I feel like my categories change throughout the months and shit. Mm-hmm. So, I want to say the girl on girl threesome action's been. I mean,
wait, girl on girl threesome?
I like those
three girls.
Girl on girl, or just threesome in general. It's literally been my little niche lately with the whole porn category. Like I said, it switches every few months or whatever. You know, you get into this little phase and shit.
Right now, you're on the threesomes.
Exactly. There was a point in time I was doing the fucking.
Well, can I ask you a question? Yeah. Can you watch lesbian porn? Does that turn you on?
Lesbian porn? Yeah.
Like straight girl on girl action.
Yeah.
I like lesbian porn.
I tried. I can't. I would start to, but I cannot watch though. Like I can't watch. I can't.
I feel like it's a good one.
It's certain things that turn me on. Bitches kissing.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest turn on. Like that's my biggest more than anything else. It's like the way that they're kissing each other. It's like I don't know. It's like the passion behind it. Whatever. I don't know. It just looks. It's just different. It's that and yeah, maybe shit. That's it.
That's it.
Like that's my biggest like turn on when I see girl on girls them kissing each other.
I like it all. I like when they eating each other. I like when they eating each other.
Yeah, that is
like all that shit. The whole session.
It's nice to see when I can imagine myself involved in it.
Yeah. Obviously, but
the kissing, I don't need to see myself involved in it. That's good. Like I can see that and get turned on by that. For
me, one of the things that interests me is the swerving category. One, I'd be amazed by the shit.
I'd be amazed.
Because like in the porn videos, the way they do it, like I've never seen shit like that before.
They be selling
like,
it. Huh?
I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck?
I was gonna say that they're selling tickets, so I'm into porn.
But yeah,
like I'm into porn, so I watch like interviews with them and all types of like shit and see how it goes like behind the scenes. Yeah. And damn, a lot of the times, they like squirt. I don't want to say douche. They do. Well, obviously they douche their assholes before they get fucking ass, obviously.
But they
like squirt things like they
so it's not natural
in them. And no, sometimes it is. But when you see it like OD,
yeah,
and it's like OD back to back too, it's like, bro, that's that's literally like not possible.
Oh,
like
okay.
your body's gonna dehydrate itself after a certain point. Like that's the whole.
That
like,
brings
so
us to the next category between like pro and like amateur.
I like amateur.
I love amateur. Yeah, so I like amateur. Amateur is one of the go-tos.
I
feel like I'm there.
Yeah, it feels like it's a real. Especially like it's not no acting.
It's so amateur to the point where he's holding the camera. It's
POV.
Like, I'm there.
POV. Yeah,
I'm there. Like I'm there. I'm here.
Yep.
I'm you.
Facts. I like. Yeah,
amateur porn is definitely.
So the pro shit is just like, it's all.
It's funny. So do y'all? Speaking of the pro shit, do y'all feed into the story bullshit? Like, oh, I'm stuck under my stepmom's stuck under the bed.
Sometimes.
When you read it through it, you be like,
yo, no funny. I'm about to say sometimes I really
sometimes
do
I
like,
just be interested.
No, I don't get even. It doesn't even turn. I just be really just watching. Like,
let me
just see how exactly. Let me just see how it's gonna turn from this to that.
No, some of the titles be wild though. Like,
no, exactly. You have to click. I'll click just because of the title. Now, do you guys? So when you guys watch, did you guys know that So do you guys watch like the preview before you click the video?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, so you know how you got the video and then you got like 10 videos under and like you can like
you gotta see.
So do you guys do that
kinda
before,
crazy.
during, or after the video you're already watching?
I do it during.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, I do it during. Like,
Me too. I do it first.
I be watching
I
it
watch
and
the
then-
first like couple during the ad before you can
Yeah,
press skip.
yeah.
So when I got like 5 seconds to like skim over, I'll probably skim over like 2 before I can press skip. Then I'll press skip.
like, oh shit, this shit jiggling kind of crazy. Let me see what this is.
Right,
Doing.
I'll go. Okay, this one's next. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to this one next. Like, now I know. Now I'll go back and watch the video that I'm watching. Then all right, cool. This is next.
funny.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
facts. That's facts.
See, it's dope. It's funny talking about shit because you it's like you think you're the only one, and it's like nigga, you're not.
That ass. We all have, like I said, we all have go through those phases and shit. Like we go through categories. That was a good one.
All right, so let's move on to the next one. Let's see. What do you guys think about like, I guess expectations when you fucking somebody for the first time? Do you guys set expectations for the first time fuck?
I set expectations if she gives them to me.
Like if
And by
y'all
that,
talking
don't-
and she
don't they
say-
always-
she
don't
paints
they
the
always
picture-
And
tell
by
them?
that, no, by that I'm saying you're literally telling me, not I'm going to do
Such
this
and
and
such.
this to you. Not oh my God, I want to do, oh my God, I wish I could do this to you right now. Oh, okay, cool. But when you tell me like, when I see you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, like that's when I have other than that, I have no expectations because I'm sure everybody it be all cat. Like it be all cat.
Like
So
I've
it
been
be
able to take the dick. I could do this. I could. Do
it
that.
be all cat.
Yeah.
Shorty don't even be like that. Like you're mad shy.
I
You're
have
mad, like, come
somewhat
on.
expectations because, like I said, especially
That's a good point. If y'all chopping it up and she's basically painting a picture of like, yo, it's about to go down. But that go, and I'm sure that goes both ways. Like a man can be like, yo, I'm about to tear her up. I'm about to fucking eat you alive.
And we've been that man, and
Yeah.
you can't even get hard. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Oh yeah, that's it. That
You
is
hyped her because you know what you're capable of. You can do it. But then when you get to show up, your man just like,
Yo, when homie don't want to work together, like, dog, what are you
that shit
doing?
be sick. And that's why I said, yo, it really, women don't really understand.
when that shit
dicks
go
really
noodle.
have a mind of their own. I'm
Dead
trying to tell
ass.
you, we
Why does
thinking
that happen?
differently. Because we thinking differently.
Are we thinking too much about it? Is that why?
I think so.
Nah,
I
that's
think
what.
so.
Yeah. What was
For
it?
the most times that happened to me, I'm like,
remember,
I'm either too
I
excited or.
my older brothers used to tell me that. He used to say, when you too excited, when you know you wanted it and you finally got it, is when it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna work for you.
It's not gonna work. You already had to you can set the whole mood, set the tone, and as soon as you go in, it just whatever. It could be you could have only had 2 shots, and it's just like, worm. And you talking to this shit too. You ever talk to you're like, yo, not right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
yo.
no bullshit. I had a moment where I had to go into the bathroom.
Like,
and-
come
and,
on,
like,
yo.
Literally look myself in
This
the
is
mirror
crazy.
and be like, bro, do not do this to me right now. Like,
You know, I've been waiting.
What about the moment when she actually like tries to help you? Like she's like,
that is the worst.
that, bro.
ever,
Is it-
bro.
and she's like, she's trying. She's sucking you. She's trying to like, she's just, and your shit's just flapping like all in her hands. She's just
you
literally
blame it
like,
on the weed.
bruh.
Like, damn, I think I got too high, man.
Right.
Bro.
Like, yo, trying to explain yourself. Like, listen, this don't normally happen.
Those are the moments where
What's
you
going on?
just might have to turn into a munch.
You might have to.
Depending on who she is to you,
Depending on-
whatever, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Depending on how you vibe with it, like you just might have to be a munch for that
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
and hold it down. It's only right.
Ask if
That's
she's hungry.
fair, that's
Make her
fair.
some.
You hungry? You want some
You
juice?
want some juice? Exactly. You need some juice? Like, you thirsty?
That whole mic shit got me. Bro.
You want some juice?
You want some juice? Yeah, that shit's real. That's ain't no niggas really.
Right, like, damn, I don't know what else to do here. Like, you're here though, so you might as well figure something out.
Yeah, I promise
Whip
you. Let's just
something
watch a movie. Yo, my morning was crazy. Just spend the night.
Right. It's gonna, she's like, damn, I gotta go in like 20 minutes.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's the worst. But oh yeah, so what was the question? It was first time fuck expectations. Boo, do you have
Yeah, I
any,
gave my answer. Yeah.
do you have any expectations?
Yeah, I did. It was like I said, it's all about the hype. So after all our conversations, our text backs and all that stuff, I first time fucking you, I'll fucking expect fucking spectacular
You
a fucking
expect-
performance. Like just because like I said, niggas do the same shit. I know y'all niggas be like, all right, well fuck, it's the first time. We gonna perform no matter what. I'm going in with my game plan. We're gonna get nice, we're gonna set the mood. make sure you fucking stallion style. Like, well, I'm going in. So
Well,
I would think
that's
that the way
when you set those expectations for yourself, right?
hell, I mean, for every of course.
Yeah, and
like
then-
like I said, you want to perform, you want to please. So I'm expecting, I'm thinking.
But you know
that
what the thing is,
female's
too?
gonna do the same thing. Like, okay, the first time I'm about, it might go down. I'm thinking the female thinking the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm about to fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they already pre-know. Like, all right, if this
They
shit
know
happen,
before
But
us.
you know what's crazy though? Like say for example, you're talking to somebody on text, or you like y'all having conversations without actually getting a link first. You know what I'm saying? And then when you finally link, I know a lot of times, fucking people turn to a whole different person in person. You know what I'm saying? Like someone who, like shorty will say she's gonna do this and that, and come face to face with you, she's fucking shy. She's like scared to even talk to you,
Happens most of the time.
and that shit happens a lot too. So
or all that sex talk, like hype talk. I mean, I try to always like those type of situations. I can say does happen. That's what breaking the ice is about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you setting the mood, the comfortability, and all that stuff like that. I'm not expecting you to come through and it's like, all right, here you go, draws down, get to it. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, say just chilling, we vibing.
just vibing and let it happen. And like
Let it happen,
basically,
you know
we
what
know
I'm
what we
saying?
here for, but we don't have.
We
to,
know
like,
it, exactly. I'm not
jump
gonna
right
expect,
into
like
it.
I said, for that I just order one.
That's
you know
when
what
the
I'm saying?
game come in. You gotta
Because
have
the
that
vibe is
game.
definitely more important than the sex.
For sure.
It definitely is. Like,
For sure.
you don't want it to be awkward or make anybody feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not even to like, well, this ain't even gonna change subjects, but that's what women don't understand. It's like pussy ain't it. Like, bitch, you got pussy, so what?
Yeah.
That's facts.
Like, don't just think because you're a baddie and you got pussy that you're gonna get this top tier nigga. Because understand that's this shit gets so deep.
Nah, I mean, it
This shit
does.
gets crazy.
You gotta
'cause
have a
it's like
connection, some type of bond,
Some type of connection, vibe, and when
vibe.
you like I said, you break the ice. They come on over to chill. We got a little drink. Like I said, whatever your preference. You smoke. If you don't smoke, you don't drink. I've had that too. Like women that just don't really
drink,
smoke or whatever.
Yeah, and when you have those situations, you really gotta know what you're doing.
You
'cause
really gotta,
you gotta,
like I said, like-
you know what I'm saying, have that game to be able to entertain or like
Just keep it comfortable.
keep the vibe going without using the enhancements of alcohol or weed or
Facts,
you know what I'm saying.
facts.
So yeah, but yeah, is that so?
Well, let me ask y'all this though. What's like a have you guys ever so you're in this situation where you chill with a shorty for the first time, the expectations are to just fuck. You're chilling, but then she like you as y'all talking and vibing in person, you get a different vibe and like you actually like you're really vibing with her. What type of vibe is it that makes like that can like throw you off to make you go, oh shit, like it's deeper than, you know what I mean? Like damn, I might actually want to
Chill with her.
get to like where
Get to
does
know her
that
more?
what's that switch? Like what type of vibe or what type of conversations I should say that would come up that would make you go, like okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Like
I wanted to just fuck, but maybe I should get to know.
yeah, like I could actually talk to you, like you know what I mean?
wanted to
Maybe
just
we,
fuck.
maybe we
Well,
could, you know
first
what I'm
of
saying?
all-
Yeah, because that's what it started as. But you know what I'm saying, as we're having our regular, like you just said, it started as when we're just talking through text and shit. We're not talking about nothing deep. We're just talking about regular shit, like fucking. So you come here, and my expectations are we're gonna fuck at some point. But like we just said, we start vibing. We gonna chill for a second. You know what I'm saying? She pulls up, get to drinking, talking, and then she just starts talking. Or what type of things that a woman might say to make y'all go wait. Oh damn! Wait, wait a minute.
It could be her interest. It could be
Like her hobbies.
Yeah, like
You
what
mean
is she
by her
into?
interest?
Like
Okay,
interest. Like
that's
I'm
true.
not into fucking. I'm not like a material girl. I don't care about none of that stuff. I like to stay home. I like to read. I like to watch anime. I'm like, oh, for real? Like, oh, that's dope. What type of, you know what I'm saying? What type of shit you be watching? And you know, it can turn into a whole thing from that and create a whole vibe. Like, oh wow, she's cool as shit. Like she like shit I like. That could be one thing. Something different, something that I'm not into. Like even if she could teach me some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like she's teaching me some shit that I don't know about. It can be like, oh damn, like this shorty's, she know a lot of shit that I can learn from this girl. You know what I mean? Like I can learn something from this. So yeah, that's a couple things for me.
What about you?
I'm gonna piggyback from what he said, and remind me of a situation where it's like I was vibing. This is back in the day. I was vibing with a chick, and it was more of her hobbies and the things that she was talking about. I was like, damn, say more. Like I'm pouring more drink. She had hobbies and things that like I said, some people have like she had a talent. Matter of fact, not only did this girl draw, she was an artist. She was a singer too, and she vocally started singing. Y'all know who this shorty is. I ain't gonna drop names, but
No idea. We're both like what?
Nah, it's back in the day. I never
she
spoke.
Sings. What?
Yeah, back. It's funny because I never really brung it up, but now that you mention it now, it's like, oh shit. I'll never forget the day we actually first started chilling and stuff like that. She's like, oh, this is what I do.
Do we need an off the record?
I would love an off the record.
Yeah,
off the record
Can
moment.
we have an off the record screen?
If you don't mind.
Can you just tell us who this is? Yeah. And don't worry, it's
obviously it's
off the record.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, boom.
All right, so back to
she
let's go
started-
back
To the topic, that was really intriguing by me. Like, it's just for people to have confidence. You won't even know people have talents because they don't think they're good enough, or for them to be like, okay, I'm confident. She sang, she was an artist, and she was a tremendous cook. Those type of things is like, oh shit. Well, I might fucking chill with you a couple more times. Now it's not just about fucking. Now it's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you tonight, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're cool ass girl. Like,
I'm not kicking you out so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You send them home after that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be able to spend the night. You cool.
So like for me, it's my answer's the same with all of them. If I meet a female and she fucking just makes me feel like I can be me.
Yeah.
She just makes me feel comfortable. Like to the point where, like when I say be me, bro, I'm talking about like I feel like I'm with y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I'm not even thinking.
Yeah, those type of
like you know what I
vibes.
mean. Like I'm not thinking. Like I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not even thinking like you know what I mean. Like you're like not my mom. I'm not thinking about. I'm like it's like when I'm with my niggas. Like when I'm with y'all niggas, I don't think when I talk to y'all. Like I don't think. Oh shit, how am I gonna look to them if I say this? Or you know what I'm saying? How they gonna like? No, I just talk. Like I just say how. Whatever, like a nigga, I just talk. Like I just speak my mind, and however it comes out, and I don't be worrying about how I'm gonna get looked at or how like I'm comfortable. Like I'm comfortable in my skin 100%. And it's like if I get that feeling, which is very rare, where I can do that because that comes with me being vulnerable, and I'm a very sensitive, emotional nigga. So it's like that comes with that. Mm-hmm. That's like a big part of that. Actually, I can't. I wouldn't fake it. I wouldn't if that comes out of me. If she's able to bring that out of me in that quick moment, bro, like that's. I mean, that would mean a lot to me. That's when she would get treated.
When she's able to let you basically allow you to open up and be yourself around her.
Yeah, and when I even say open up, I don't mean like even get like all personal. Deep in
but just like personal, but just open up as far as
the comfortability, just
being yourself.
Like I said, I just feel like I'm just like at this point I'm like. I'm not even trying to fuck. I'm not even trying to impress you. I'm not even like at this point like you're my friend. Like I'm literally talking to you like I just said. It's like y'all like all that extra shit's even out the way. I'm looking at you and I don't even see a girl. Like I just see nothing. Like you know what I mean. It's just I'm talking to one of my niggas. Like I'm that comfortable. Yeah. Like we're vibing. Like we're chilling. Like when I get to that moment, which that shit does not happen often, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
Those be the moments, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And those be the moments where I take advantage of them. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I take advantage of them, and
you don't kick them out.
No, I be me. Like I take advantage of him, and I be me. And 9 times out of 10, bro, it always goes the best way. It's always like I'm learning from them, they're learning from me. Because once again, niggas aren't vulnerable. Niggas aren't.
And this is first time vibes.
Niggas aren't into being. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't got. Especially if we just vibe with. I'm not.
Yo, to piggyback off of that. Well, I want whenever you finish your point.
I'm good now. I was just rolling off. Go ahead.
So I was gonna piggyback off of that because that made me think of a topic that was brought up today, talking about you said opening up and you know what I'm saying and showing your emotions and you know those type of things. Do you guys agree that men's feelings don't matter?
Yes.
In most environments or like most cases,
yes.
like
damn right.
Are men treated as if like they just need to deal with shit? You know what I'm saying? Are they looked at that way
all the fucking time, bro?
Yeah,
all the fucking time.
Have you ever had an experience where you felt like, or that made you realize that?
Too many every day. What do you mean?
Right. The past relationships that I've had.
What kind
You know,
of
you know what's funny? I could give you one that just I'm pretty sure all of us done went through. This is the funniest one. Talking to another nigga.
Mhm.
You know what niggas is good for saying to you? Man, you be alright. Just stick it. You know what I'm saying? You be alright. Stick your chest out. Hold your chin up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
can't
nigga,
talk to niggas
you know
about
what I'm saying?
shit.
Like, nigga,
Yeah,
you
that's
be
true.
alright. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even talking to a nigga who's supposed to understand.
Yeah,
Like, now you talking to a female, I get it. Like, this is the funny part. The sucky part about
you
even
can't
trying
get
to
too deep with motherfuckers, yo.
Even trying to.
Hell no.
well,
They be
I
like-
get that, but I feel like when it comes to like other niggas, you really have to have a certain type of vibe or a certain type of connection.
It has to be relatable.
Like I can come to you guys and
Bro, that's
like,
literally like most niggas. They will hear you out. You can get it off your chest and they'll be like, damn, bro, that's they'll feel that
That's
their advice for you, bro, which would be like, shit, bro, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta just suck it up. We get niggas. Nobody gives
Listen,
a fuck.
man,
that's what that's niggas
You
with the
ain't
nigga.
lying,
No,
'cause
nigga
you're
that's
right.
what nigga. At the end of the day, they'll hit. You can get it off. It'll make you feel good. But as a nigga ain't gonna tell you nothing but nigga. You gotta suck it up.
I
Figure it
swear
out.
to God.
We have no choice. You gotta suck it up.
I have, and he's dead ass right about that. Because if I try to have a conversation with my father, right, I have a good relationship with my father.
it starts there too. Growing up.
Even today, like when I already know I already know because we speak on the phone almost every day, and I already know if I give him anything real serious, if I give him too much emotion or too much, it's like, yo, listen, this is what I'm going through. It could be on my fucking relationships or my financials or anything that's really in depth.
He'll tell you like
He'll be like, he'll just give me the straight robotic fucking
I don't know what
autopilot
to tell
type
you,
of
man.
fucking.
Like-
He's like, listen, man, you just give me the straight fucking, man. Things are gonna be alright, man. Things are gonna be alright.
but you got to do what you got to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens.
It is what it is, basically.
It is.
Head
what
up.
it is.
You gotta be strong for this, bro. You gotta be strong for
he's
you gotta
like,
be
you
strong
can't
for
just-
your kids. You gotta be strong for this person, your mom. You gotta be you gotta be strong for everybody else. You can't fold.
It starts.
that's a
You're
fact.
a man. You're not allowed to
Exactly.
fold.
It's a
It
fact.
starts when you're a kid too. It's like
Even as a kid.
as a kid,
you
stop
want
crying.
stop
Like I get you
What you
something to cry
crying for?
about. What you mean? I'm crying about
damn,
something.
Yo, give me
I'm
something
already
to cry
hurt. Like,
about.
damn, you don't get it. But let your sister cry. What's wrong, baby?
Right, yeah.
Bro, and I'm not even gonna hold you low key. Even as a father, nigga, I'm low key doing that with, and I have a son and a daughter.
Yeah.
Like, and they can cry for the same reason, but I will literally like, and it's funny because, and I'm aware of what I'm doing, but my main point doing this is because that's just me. Understand the rest of the world's gonna come with this energy. So as he gets older, and I can explain this to him, like, yo, listen.
Is it also society?
What do you mean by
Yes
that?
and no, because like the world is cruel.
Is the
wor- the
society
world-
the society
the world is a
society
tough
made
place to
us
live, man.
Believe that's how we're supposed to live.
No,
Or that's how we're supposed to
I
think.
I don't think that's how we're supposed to think.
I don't think so either. That's what I'm
But
saying.
yes, but
like,
do I think-
society
yes.
caused that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it goes really way back into the early days, way before women had their own rights.
Yeah.
Think about the pressure that was on men back then. Mm-hmm. They couldn't. The women couldn't even work. So we have to come home with the money
Oh,
in
yeah,
order
yeah,
for you
true.
to feed the
Yep.
kids, in order for you to get the clothes, in order for the woman just to do her part,
The
which
man-
is just
the
to
man-
be in the
yeah.
fucking house.
The man was
I'm
looked at
holding
as in
all this
charge.
pressure, and you're
authority
You're looking
figure.
up to me. So now, if I appear weak now because I'm emotional or I'm going through it, I feel like this is too much. Now what? The whole household crumbles. Everything goes to shit. So this is way before our time.
Oh, yeah, for
So yes,
facts.
things have now changed, but that still
Nah, but we need to
did
change
not
it.
change.
Though, for
Like,
real.
you know what I
we
mean?
need to have
Like, that did
these
not-
So when you want to,
conversations.
so
and
when
put
you
that
want to
out there.
change it, what in a sense of what do you mean by that?
we need to change it.
Like what the roles?
No, we need to make
No,
we,
no.
we need to make it known that it's acceptable for men to have feelings and be emotional or feel, you know what I'm saying, or want help, or and not be looked at as weak or not be looked at as unmanly or soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be emotional as a man. Like,
And it's
I
funny
feel-
because you'll sit in a room with females, you know what they'll tell you? Oh, that we like that. You should do that. You should do that. But studies show that most women, after their man has cried to them and cried in front of them, they now appeared weak to their woman. And that caused either her to cheat, or that caused either a breakup, or that caused her to either want to overstep, and that caused her to want to, you know what I mean? Now she's talking to you different. Now she's, you know what I mean? She's looking at you different because you chose to be vulnerable, and that's the shit that sucks. It's like, bro, that's why when they say, oh, your partner's supposed to be your best friend, and that's bullshit. That's not true. No.
Yeah.
My best friends are my best friends. You are my partner. You're my wife. You're my girlfriend. You're whatever you are. You're my partner. Mm-hmm. My best friends are my best friends. When I'm feeling vulnerable, whatever, emotional, when I'm feeling weak, I will go to them. I will go to them. Either we'll get through it, we'll laugh it off, whatever the case may be, whatever happens. But I got it off, and I'm good. When I come back to you, I'm still being who I'm supposed to be for you and to you and for this family.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be like that's. And yes, I don't know if society put that on us, but it low-key is. We're supposed to be that, bro. We are the strongest.
That's what I'm saying. Because
in
we're
the household, we are supposed to hold that. So it's like, yes, we can be emotional. Yes, we can get that shit off, but I do believe we should create a safe space within ourselves to understand that as far as niggas and men,
if we having,
we gotta get this to get off. Make a comfortable space for each other. Yeah. Let's not. We can't expect them to understand.
I don't think that belongs in a relationship, though.
Exactly. That's what I just said. That's my point. I agree.
It's just unfortunately, like I said, women are not going to look at us like that. They expect us to be like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Fucking, you might not know what to do. No,
they expect us to handle everything.
They handle it, even though you have no idea how to. We in the same fucking boat. Like, fuck, if the runs do,
like you got it. You just got to figure it out.
You just
if not, it's your loss. You know what I'm saying? We lost because of you. We get blamed for the losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
that's cool. At the end of the day, I'm willing to accept that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the burden and I'll take the responsibility and the hardships when it comes to the success of what's going on in a sense of a relationship, right? To a certain point of the support that I'm supposed to be getting, right? Because a lot of times, pass him the.
My bad.
A lot of times, right?
Go ahead, boo.
I'm gonna speak. I'm already on. You know, we're constantly dealing with a battle within ourselves and what we going through emotionally, mentally. Because like I said, females will come and tell us, like, when you're in a relationship, when you're not in a relationship, they'll come and be like, all right, they'll unload everything they got. And we're taking everything. Like, we'll load all their problems. And then we got our problems. Be like, all right, well, now I got to deal with my problems. I got to deal with her problems. All right, now I got to analyze both problems and I got to take care of it. But if it was vice versa, if I would unload what I have in my mind and what I have to go through in order to keep us afloat, you're going to drown. Mm-hmm. You're going to straight up drown. And then you're going to look for a fucking a raft. Niggas don't look for rafts. Niggas don't be like, oh shit, well this shit between me and my relationship, this relationship ain't working. I'm going to jump to the next one. I don't know what the fuck to do. This bitch can't help me find the solution to this problem. So I got to jump onto the next ship. Niggas don't think like that. We going to go down with our shit.
Yeah.
We're going to go down.
That's for sure. And
we always have to, at the end of the day, whether we lose our cribs, our wives, our children, whatever the case it is, we have to hit here and swallow it. And at the end of the day, society's always going to try to highlight, well, where did you go wrong? How did that even happen? How'd you end up there? What?
Yeah, so with that being said, first off, before we get into the next topic, I would like to say, yo, we fucking this shit up right now.
You heard me?
I think so.
You heard?
One time. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on.
This is going good.
One time.
You on it?
You guys were talking something went through my mind that kind of I wanted to ask.
Hold your thought.
I was gonna say
you gotta give her a mic.
All right. So Lonnie's here in the building. Mm-hmm. She had a question.
So the question that I have for you guys is, I totally understand that, as a man, you have to sit here and deal with being like the provider, the caretaker, the strong person. Like, I get that. So now, what happens when you guys run into a woman who feels like she doesn't need y'all for shit?
An independent woman?
An independent woman who has her own, who basically all she needs from y'all is to sit there and give her dick,
And support her.
feed her.
I don't know if you guys got something to say immediately, but I'm ready.
Go.
Go ahead.
So, okay, been in that situation. This is the funny part. This is the thing. We're not complaining about it. Let's just get that off first.
I'm not.
We're so immune and so used to it and so feel like this is our job to the point where, yeah, at first we'll appreciate that, but we also, men, we need to feel needed.
True.
So if you literally can just go on and you're just like, yo, I'm supposed to be like trying to build a family, like you're not even applying no pressure to me, like you're not even making me feel like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like I said, I don't mean applying pressure like it's like that's not what I mean, but to the point where it's just like you just said, like she don't need me for literally anything but dick. Honestly, I don't need you.
Yeah. Basically, like, what am I for?
And to
What
be
am I here
honest,
for?
and to be honest, hold on.
That's crazy.
To be honest, I don't want any girl that needs me. I want a girl that wants me. Because if she needs me, as soon as those needs are done and over with, then what? She's on to the next.
Say it again.
I don't want you to need me in any way.
That's a good
I want
point.
you to want me. Because if you want me, you're not gonna let me go. You're here for me. You know what I mean? There's so much that comes with just wanting someone and not needing them. It's a difference.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Yeah, because you just said an independent woman. She don't need you because she's independent.
No, I'm not. Even
dick. She can get that
even
from anybody.
independent
point,
women can still
You can get that
need
from
you,
anybody.
bro. Just because she's independent doesn't mean she don't need you, bro.
You know what?
Everybody still
it's-
has needs at the end of the day.
She might not need you
And what the need-
financially,
the
bro,
need
but
that
she
you
might
said
need you
the need
to.
was the dick. That's a need.
Okay, so you're being too like
That,
subjective,
but that was
bro.
that was one.
focusing on one.
She said if go back
You focus on specifically.
yeah.
I'm
When you
saying.
think about-
specifically if she's independent, you got to be okay with her only wanting the
Yeah.
dick from you.
Okay, we moved on from that though.
That's her need.
Okay, I understand that. I'm saying that we got to the point where I'm like, what I'm saying, if she doesn't need you, it doesn't like just because she doesn't need you financially. This is beyond that point.
I
So
want to
get
know
that
what
out
kind of
your head.
needs you like. What kind
She
of needs do
can-
you want to provide?
Bro, what do you mean? What niggas just if you're a nigga who just feels like all I'm good for is dick, then you
Yeah,
need
that's
a
kinda
reality
crazy.
check. Because
Yeah,
I
that's crazy.
supply great dick, but I supply way more than that. And the shorties who got deeply involved with me understand and know that.
That's a fact.
Most women who meet me off our first conversation, they
You
already
just said it too.
That's the, but that's the
You
agreement
already
you
know
make.
I
That's the
did.
agreement you make with that.
Look,
with
you-
that
you
in
just
that
said-
situation.
What's
In that
going on?
situation, that's the agreement you make with that.
You just said she can get dick from anybody.
She can
Right.
get dick, and that's your choice if you wanted to get engaged. She don't need you for nothing else.
Okay,
So it's like that's the deal. You meet this girl, that's the deal on the table.
bro. Once again, we passed that point already.
All right.
We got into the point of she can be independent and need you for something else that's not just dick.
Right.
Independence. Okay, she doesn't need you for money. That's just it. Cool. She can take care of herself. That's nice.
That's great.
But that doesn't mean that she doesn't need someone who she feels like can save her spirit, who she feels like that she can be just completely open with, who she feels like it's just, nigga, I'm not that woman that I was with that last nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bloomed into a butterfly. I'm out my cocoon when I'm with
She
you.
might need somebody
You
to make
transformed
her
me.
laugh.
You turned me into,
You know what I'm
and once
saying?
again, this is vice versa. I'm speaking though too.
And are you, like I said, if that's the type of time she said she on, that's what you looking for. You looking to expose that for her. You want to go and search and find out if she needs other needs than the one she already put down for.
No, she can say she
If she's down for the dick, that's all. She's just, like I said. Of course, women need way more than what they fucking
Yeah.
display. They
And
fucking need.
as a man, you gotta
pretty
know that,
they
too.
over here. As a man, you should. And that's your. And like I said, some niggas don't. At the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, nigga, you don't want to communicate. You don't. Like I said, you coming like you a boss, bitch. I got this business. I got this business, and you want to fucking and like I don't need. Just let you know, I don't need you. But damn, I've been lonely and I haven't gotten none. And so what, nigga? Then you just want dick. You think I'm gonna know if she fucking missing? She has other issues behind that.
Missed it.
She might not need me because she has two businesses, whatever.
you
Great.
missed
You
it,
don't
bro.
need me for that. Great.
Yeah, what you talking about?
But you
missed it.
need me for, who knows? You might need me for emotional support. You might need me for just to be a friend. You might need me for somebody to make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what she need. Right?
that's what she could. She might not say that, but when she approaches you saying like, "Oh, I don't need you. I have these many business." Because for me, when you say, "Oh, I do this, and that, and I don't need you," you're just telling me you don't need my money, and I'm not here to offer you just money.
That's a fact.
And so she's letting you know off rip, nigga, I'm not here for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's honestly a sign. Hello. Shit
That's
can
a
get
sign,
deeper
yeah.
than that. Like nigga, I'm deeper than that. My intellectual is deeper. Like I'm beyond that. That's not a flex. That's not a I'm trying to shit on you or I'm trying to let you know like da da da. No, nigga, it's just understand that. Nigga, because don't even hold, nigga. You can't even lie, nigga. That's what most niggas. That's what. Oh, I got money. They think that that's just all they
Right.
need to get bitches,
That's a
nigga.
fact.
So she's letting you know that, nigga. I'm not one of them bitches. That's what it is. I'm not that 80% that you're running into. I'm not that 90. I'm not that percentage, whatever you think. So just don't think because you got money. I'm letting you know. I don't need you for that. If anything, you're just good for dick. She's just letting you know that's what I've been through. That's and you can say the same thing as niggas. Well, shit, if you don't need me for my money, then or you don't need me for me, you need me for dick. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Okay, it seems good. But then at the same time, don't as a nigga, I'm gonna speak for myself. I start to feel used at some point. It's like I start to. What is really my purpose with you then? If I'm really just a hand supply, it's good at first, bro. It's good at.
I mean,
first.
I respect it. I respect the independent woman. Like that's just a.
not, see, that's what
I
that's
tell
what,
anything.
That's not the question.
When you keep
I get
thinking,
it, I
when you're
get it.
thinking independent,
That's not
that
the
just
issue.
because that she can take
That's
care of herself,
dope.
that she's just like, oh, all I want is dick. That's what I'm telling you. It's beyond that, bro. And don't sit here and act like that's what most independent women that sit here and acting talks. They don't even talk like that. They're not gonna come at even. They're not even coming at you like that. Like yo, all I want is dick from you. No, nigga, they're just gonna use you like that.
Yeah, so that's-
they don't need to speak on that. They don't need to tell you that's just gonna do you like that.
That's obvious. You're gonna see
Like,
that from the rip.
So
Conversations and the way- and
that's when it
emotions.
that's when it just gets deeper than that. Like that's when it just it's up to you and the type of nigga you are.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be okay with, then that's cool. But me, nigga, if I'm like, all right, well, cool. You're independent. That still doesn't. Independent is already a part of my like that's okay. I run into that. I love those. Cool. But then now I start to think like, okay, well, why do you not feel like you need a nigga? Maybe a nigga hasn't been like this with you.
Right.
Maybe a nigga hasn't showed you. And once again, this comes to that what we was talking about earlier. If she brought that out of me for me to want, because that's that type
To
of
want
shit
to
that'll
ask
bring that.
or to want to think?
No, listen, you're not listening. You're not listening.
right,
You have
all
two ears and one mouth. You're not listening.
All right, say it again.
As we were talking about earlier, when it gets to that point where she makes you comfortable to that point where you're just being yourself, those be those type of women that drive that out of me, that are just like that. Like then now I'm like, okay, well this is clearly, it's beyond sex because we already know that I can use you for pussy and you can use me for dick. We already know that.
That's already in.
We already know that we're independent. We don't need each other. We already crossed that point. But now it's like, well, damn. Now we're vibing. Let's just now let me see if I want you. Let's see if you want me. Like now it's like that's that type of shit that drive. You know what I'm saying? That makes you want to just. Now I'm like, all right, well, shit. She's making me feel comfortable because you're on my type of time. You already realize that nigga dick is just dick. Just like I'm telling you, pussy is just pussy. Everybody got it. Who gives a shit?
Facts.
Nigga, what are you about?
Yeah, so really I guess maybe I didn't put the question right. So it's really more like what do you guys feel like you guys bring to the table as men that's gonna sit here if you do run into a woman of that nature, right? What is it that you're gonna sit here and bring to the table that's different than any nigga she's ever came across?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like what do we
So
offer?
What do we offer? So just going into a situation like that, and like I said, it changes depending on the female. I'm pretty sure for you
And
guys.
I'm not talking about just
I
a
feel
fuck.
fine.
I'm not talking
That's
about
what I'm
just a
saying. I
fuck.
feel like those even sometimes I wouldn't even know of a female's success. That's why or certain things aren't displayed from the beginning. Like you don't know how in depth to get to those levels.
Listen.
To get to let me finish. to get to those levels, sometimes it happens out of order. You could know that bitch is independent from the beginning, or you could know at the end. So in the journey of how we get to know each other, or whatever the case may be, when it comes to establishing what we establish from the rip, nigga, there's no skirt what you call it, looking or journeying into anything else unless it just flowed that way.
The question though that she
Listen,
asked.
what can you bring to the table more
Besides
than dick?
I heard what the question was.
You didn't answer it.
You did not. Can you answer that question?
Yeah, just answer.
Here we go.
No.
No, hey,
You know, and at the end of the day, we said what's real, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You get
We're saying what's
I'm
real.
asking
So we
y'all,
gonna
answer the
as
question.
y'all opinion, like coming from y'all
heard-
personally. That's it.
Aside
I
from
know my
dick,
answer, but I don't know
what
what
does
you
Boo Boo
just
have
said.
to offer?
Right.
Again, I offer whatever I decide to offer at the moment that we engage in, bro.
All right.
Straight up, I'm not gonna sit here and give my all and give everything. Like I said, when you're engaging with a female, whatever the case may be, you gotta listen. You're asking what I'm bringing to the table. I don't know if you understand me, or maybe we're not. We're
No,
having
go ahead.
we're having two different conversations because I'm dead ass being serious.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when you're engaging, despite like I said, you vibing. I get the vibes and all that. I get that's was like okay, you're just not a nigga. That's just, all you're gonna do is fuck me and then leave. Sometimes, if that's all it is, that's all I'm going to be. I'm not looking to be anything else. Don't matter what your status is.
That wasn't the question.
I understand what you bring to the table. If I feel like just bringing dick to the table, that's all I'm gonna bring to the table.
All right,
It's dick.
All right, so let me just answer the question as far as like.
That's what the question was.
She just asks you
No,
that.
we don't
Like, what if she
no,
just
no,
asks
no,
you
no.
So
like,
am I
yo,
not getting the question? Like,
All right, time out. Hold up,
on?
time out. Let's bless. What do you offer besides dick?
All right. All right, so he said just dick. What I
That
offer
was the
besides
question, right?
dick.
Basically,
No, I'm saying
Like I said, I offer
What do you have to offer?
whatever is offered
what I
at the
have to
moment
offer
at the
besides
time.
dick
Yeah.
is, from what I've been told, is vulnerability, honesty, saying something and standing on what I said, doing little things that mean nothing to me, but I know that it means the world to women simply as flowers. Flowers. I know it's gonna make your day. I'll do that
That's
with
a
no
whole
problem.
different. That's a
Just
whole
little things like,
motherfucking different thing, bro.
Listen, you're not. Anyways, that to answer the question, that's
What you all have to offer?
what I have to offer more than that. If to make it for people who's maybe thinking like Boo Boo, that doesn't happen for every female. No, but the question, that's what I have to offer more than dick.
Yes.
Like I can give dick to I understand that. Like that goes.
What else?
All that goes, nigga. That's all subjective. It goes according to who
Right.
I'm dealing with. It's that. That's
That's what it was all about.
But when
from the
it's
beginning.
Yeah.
more than dick. Like that's the type of shit that I offered that I've heard that was different. Like, oh, and that vulnerability is the biggest thing, to be honest. Like I'd be vulnerable. I'd be saying what's up. Like
Yeah. For me, I offer a sense of humor. I offer reliability. I offer, personality, charisma. You know what I'm saying? What else? What else can I think of? I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like, that's what I have to offer besides dick. Like, I'm a good person to talk to. A good ear. You know what I'm saying? And just a fun person in general, like somebody you can just have fun with. That's what I bring to the table. So
I offer a safe place.
yeah.
See, now we talking.
So we're talking about.
Now we talking.
So for I'll finish it off. Character traits, right? I like having fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to make people laugh. You know, in a case of comfortability, you know what I'm saying? I definitely set the tone. My casa su casa. And if it's about that dick, lay it down.
It's not about the dick. That's the thing, though. It's not about the dick.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's the thing that's not involved.
If you want to offer, I don't. Like I said, I don't
Okay,
offer all my characteristics to every female I
Bro,
fucking meet.
the specific
know
question.
That's what I wanted to say. That
The question
Like what?
is, what can you offer besides dick?
whole lot,
You keep
a whole
on
lot,
saying
a whole lot.
dick. I can offer
a whole
dick.
lot.
Okay,
Well,
we
I'm
can
dealing
all.
with a bitch that's independent. That all she says,
Bro,
is
we
that
can all offer dick.
dick. All right, well, I got the.
That's
dick
not
for
the
you.
point.
He's still stuck on that.
Right.
That's
I am
he
stuck
doesn't
on that because
understand that
that's
it
what y'all
changed.
started off with. That.
That's where we started,
Come
but
on.
that's not where we're at. Like you
All
can't
right,
just
and
go
that's
through
what
life like
I
that.
literally-
Like, we started
y'all
here, so I'm still
y'all
here.
went down the line. I said one by one what we all offer. I just gave more
Okay,
examples
but
than just the
Alright.
dick.
No,
All right.
we didn't say what can you all offer. We said What can you offer
This is the move on
besides
cue.
I
dick?
said it, and then I say
No, you
no,
said
no,
dick.
no,
But
no,
yes,
I
we're
said
gonna move
dick.
on.
I said dick at the end, but I said yes.
Fuck it,
I have characteristics that I do offer too. I
No,
said
but you
it.
keep on saying dick, and we said not to include dick, and that was it. So yeah, let's just move on from that.
Y'all be assholes, yo. Swear to God.
We're not being assholes. You're just
Deadass,
not
bro.
listening to the question.
I am, but like, you know, whatever, man.
It literally, not including dick.
I get it.
I can offer that dick. I can lay that dick down. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know that.
No, but
Everybody
I'm
can do
saying
that.
like, whatever. Like, all right. I just misconstrued the question from the beginning again.
Okay.
Like I said, once
right,
we started
so-
talking about that independent bitch, I was like, all right, well, offer what I want to offer to this.
Well, we're gonna
I'm just
move
saying
on.
because like at the end of the day, like nowadays the way these women are, like they on the same type of time that niggas is on.
Dead ass.
They will fuck you.
They put
and
what they
leave
put what they
you.
want to put in, and you put how
and
much
keep
what
it
you want to put
moving.
in. If you want to put only dick on the table, it's only dick on the table. If you want to go and engage with them and sit here and open other doors, that's up to you. That's you go as far as somebody makes you feel comfortable to go as far. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, that's fine. On to the next topic.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. The next topic that I wanted to ask you guys was, can being too honest hurt your relationships?
Absolutely. I'm a witness of it.
You want to be lied to?
Huh?
You want to be lied to?
Be lied to?
Yeah.
Do I want to be lied to?
Yeah.
Maybe.
In some situations,
In some situations, absolutely.
you'd accept you. So you'd accept
Alright.
the lie in a situation.
Yes. Yes.
That's true.
Honestly, yes.
What's an example of a situation where you would accept a lie?
I would accept the lie if it would involve.
Body count?
Well, yeah, obviously, shit like that. Like, I'm not even asking you that question, so you don't need to lie because I'm not gonna ask you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
we're 30. Like, I'm not asking.
That's what I'm saying.
I should already try to have a number in my head already. Like, I should just know how you moving. It has nothing to do with sleeping on the first night, by the way. Anyways, shit. What was we at again?
Being honest in a relationship, and then you said
Oh, you said what was like
An example of,
where
something you would
I
accept.
would like to be lied to.
yeah, you accept being.
But then I
lied to.
can't know it's a lie because then that defeats the purpose.
True.
We agree on that?
Right.
Okay,
well, yeah.
right. So being I would cheating.
You'd rather be lied to?
Yeah.
You'd rather be lied to?
Well, she cheated. She better not get caught.
Well, if I caught it, if I
It's different. I'm talking about like
it's different getting caught. Like it's different, but it's when you just have a feeling, and you just that's when your relationship's at a different status. When you just have a feeling, you can just be on. You ask your person, "Are you cheating on me?" Once again, I've been a victim, and I'm not even a victim. I've been in that. I'm absolutely not the victim. Let me take that out. I'm not the victim in that situation, but I've been in that situation where my relationship was to that point where she didn't know. She just had a feeling. She didn't catch me in nothing. She had a feeling. And I got asked. And I was honest.
Yeah.
And I said yes. Relationship went down after that. Granted, yes, you know what I'm saying? She took me back. She forgave me, but it was not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would I have lied simply off the fact that it was literally just a feeling? Who knows what would have happened? But I was honest, and yeah, things changed.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying.
If there's
That's
a
one of the
lie
things
that
I
I
would
would
like to be
accept,
lied to.
even like aside from cheating.
Yeah, because little shit, I,
different. Like,
little
little
you don't
shit.
care
I don't
about?
That's
care.
like
Like,
the
don't
straight
lie to
off-
me about little shit. I'd rather you lie about
I wanna be
big
told
shit
I
because
wanna
it's like
be-
it would make sense.
Like, where was you at last night? Oh, I was out with my friend, knowing damn well you was at the club type shit.
That's a different type of lie.
Well, no, that's
You-
different.
what the lie you just recently
Yeah,
said
that's
was like the
different.
direct, straight up.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
different.
an icebreaker, like a make or break.
I feel like
type
that's
of
small. I
situation.
feel like you don't gotta lie about that.
You shouldn't have
Like,
to.
I should know where you was at already. Like, if not, then our relationship's at not where I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying check in all night. Like, I'm not the type of nigga. If I know you're out, just tell me where you know what I'm saying, where y'all going. I'm not texting you all night. I'm not asking you. I'm not doing that. When it gets a certain time,
Yeah.
I may ask like, "Yo, you straight?" I'm not gonna ask, "Oh, where you at? You should be home. It's 1:00 in the morning." No, I'm gonna simply say, "Yo, you good? You straight?" Yeah, we good. The response should usually be, letting me know where you're at. They're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm at
yeah,
A,
we
B, and
good.
C. I stopped to get A, B, and C.
I have no choice but to believe you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna start. Oh, what the trying? No, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it either. I might go the fuck to bed. Okay, cool. I know. Last I checked, you were safe at this moment. I'm beyond the. It's supposed to be beyond that extra shit. If you're with somebody and these questions,
I don't like those type of lies.
Your friend interrogated, or you feel like your person being controlling, you're up to no good.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally just it's about your safety. Because once you tell, that's what I'm saying. But it's also about how you are too. If you're constantly asking every hour, it's like, nigga, what the fuck you like? The same thing as she was doing it to you. Like, bitch, what you doing? Like, what do you like? What the fuck? You literally doing what you? I'm out with my nigga. Like once I already know why you left the house.
Yo, I hate that shit.
Yeah, with your girls. I expect you to come home at shit same time as me, 2, 3 a.m. I already expect that. But my thing be, see,
Like when you literally not doing shit and like you're just like getting attacked. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm out with my friends.
Bro.
No, you need to come home. Blah blah blah.
But my thing would be when you go, like, I'm not dealing with the going to the club. Like, if my girl is, you're not leaving, you're not going to the club. If you are, it's literally for a birthday. But you're not just going to a club because it's just a Saturday. Go out with your girls, do what you want. I'm not okay with the club shit because now at this point you're putting yourself in situations where
that's
you know what I'm saying.
That's
where I would go.
those
Like that's where it was.
You got to question.
Like, you know how niggas are vulgar. You know how niggas, and then it's like after the club, you the only girl in a relationship in a relationship, and the rest may be, but you at least respect yours. But you with 5 other girls.
Yeah.
They
want to party.
niggas.
They want to chill.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
after.
At that point, at some point, you should be like, I'm gonna go home. And I'm not gonna just hold women to that standard only. I'm talking about for everybody. We're responsible to do shit,
niggas
things
too.
like that.
You go to the after, you're at risk.
You should move
time.
like that. Like that. That's what the party says. Like I don't.
It just comes down to communication for me. Like, as long as I'm letting you know where I'm at,
it's
and
cool.
you know what I'm doing, like you can FaceTime me, call me, you see.
Not even that. You shouldn't have to do.
You shouldn't have to. I'm saying, like, but if I tell you this is what I'm doing, like it doesn't matter. Like, you know that I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'll be back. Like, it's not like it's every day. If it's every day, that's different.
Yo, babe, you straight? Yeah, I'm good, babe. We at the Waffle House. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shit. I'm about to go to bed. I'll see you when you get in. It's supposed to be smooth like that, like butter. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Especially if it's not every single night. Like, it's literally like, yo, once maybe every 2 weeks I'll hang out with my friends.
Right.
And we literally doing something like this, just sitting around drinking, bullshitting, laughing, and just having a good time amongst us, just because we need our little space to ourselves sometime. And like, what the fuck?
Yo, and that I feel like maybe because I have this fucking parenting mind and shit like that. You want to keep updates, even if it's not with you directly. Like, keep in contact with your family, keep in contact with your siblings. I'm saying, even if your nigga don't know where you at, or your bitch don't know where you at. Just like always keep in contact with somebody. You shouldn't be going missing. And I'm I know. I raised my hand because I've done disappeared a lot. And stuff like that. And with the world getting all crazy and shit like that, sometimes when these type of situations happen, it's not even about nigga, you fucking out there fucking all these bitches or whatever. And anything can happen. Females, males, it can happen to anybody. You could be in a situation, you say you was gonna be here after the club, you let out, you went to an after party. After the after party, you went there to fucking put some gin and drink, whatever. The world's
Don't make
crazy.
me look dumb when someone asks because they know I'm with you, or they know, you know what I mean, like you're my significant other. Don't make me look dumb when they're like, yo, when's the last place you know them being there, and you wasn't even there. Something done happened to you, and now everybody's trying to find you, and nobody knows.
Oh, throwing your peoples under the
bus.
bus.
You know what I'm saying? No. Like now, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in case of an emergency, you lied to me.
Yeah.
You told me that you was here, and I went to sleep thinking you was here, and something done happened to you.
Right.
And now they're coming. You know what I mean? I was. You know what I'm saying? One of the last people in contact with you, and you was nowhere near. You wasn't nowhere where you said you was at because there's cameras. They're like, yo, she was never.
It's a peace of mind.
She was never here.
It's a peace of mind. You want to have a peace of mind.
Beyond that. It's beyond that cheating shit. That's when that question is supposed to be about safety. It's not supposed to be about. Nothing about being controlling, being possessive. It's supposed to be beyond all of that. When it gets to that point, that's when I start to feel like, nigga, the relationship's done. Like, we're losing each other. Like, we're becoming possessive over each other. And that's when shit goes left. That's when shit goes left. Like, someone doesn't even have to cheat. Like, once someone, that's when people start to realize, oh, you're mine. I know. Once you start telling me shit like that, that's a turn off. Like, I love you so much, like, I'll die for you, or I can, like, no. All that shit is just like a no. I don't want that type of love.
That turns into craziness.
I'm all set. Like things like that is just not. I don't want to. I don't look at you like my possession.
Yeah.
I don't want you to look at me like yours.
So what's your what's something what's the worst thing about being in a relationship? Is there a worst thing about being in a relationship?
I think that's it right there. Feeling like that you own that other person, because that's where all the problems rise from.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all the issues rise from. Jealousy, insecurities, all that rise from that person moving a certain way. But you know what I'm saying? You feel like you own them and they're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to do this. They're not supposed to talk to that person. They're supposed to do. That's where it goes left at, in my opinion.
I was gonna say, I think the one of the worst things about being in a relationship is just the fact that it's just impossible to have 100% like understanding or communication. Like you can try as much as you want, but I just feel like there's nothing can be 100% basically.
I disagree.
And
I don't know where you going with that one.
Yeah, I disagree.
I don't know. I just feel like it's hard. Maybe it can. I don't know, but
the person wants to do that.
The person wants.
Yeah.
It's a hundred. It's
disagree.
100 and 100. Like at the end of the day,
It's like that when you
Relationship's
think
never about
50-50.
Everybody
When
has
it's like-
to put their all. The two people in the relationship have to put
It's
their
100 and
all
100.
and bring 100%, and it's the same energy. Like you can't sit there and lack. You can't sit here and bring everything that you was doing in the beginning and expect that you can't keep that going and expect that that your partner is gonna be happy with that. Because there's an expectation.
I'm trying to reframe the question. Well, reframe what I said or what I'm thinking, because maybe I didn't say it correctly. So, but if you go ahead, think about this for a second.
piggybacking off what she said, like dead ass. It's not 100. It's not 50-50. It's 100 and 100 makes 200. It's 200%. And if you're gonna be, like I said, if you're gonna lie about something, like I said, if it comes down, if the general question was like, do you want to be lied to, basically, and past that, fast forward.
So basically, what I'm trying, I guess, what I want to say is like the fact that I can't read your mind, basically. So like trying to get on the same page, the difficulty of trying to get on the same page in some cases is hard.
But that's what every relationship, friendships, with your parents, with your siblings, like that's
people are complicated.
like that's just
That's what I'm saying. Like people
and that's what
just
everybody
people being
thinks.
complicated.
Sometimes
It's just
you're complicated, but just like that's just
it's like
that's really that's just how it's gonna go. Like like that's inevitable, bro. Like nothing's ever gonna be smooth sailing, and that's where
that's what I hate. Why can't it be fucking smooth?
Because then it won't be worth it.
It's impossible to be
100 and 100 makes 200%.
Worth it.
That's what I'm saying.
People, they be like, oh, you have
100% smoothness won't be worth it.
50, they want to be like, everybody put 50-50.
Everything won't be all right. Yeah, you're gonna hit adversity is gonna happen, bro.
No, I know that, but that's what I'm saying.
Gonna get tested, but the smoothness.
It's like one of those things where it's like I know it's nothing you could do about it.
I wouldn't even want a smooth relationship. Like I would want like shit to happen and let me like to prove so I can prove to myself, or I could like, you know what I mean? So I know for myself like this is gonna be worth it. Same for that person. Like I want us both to know like nigga, we went through something, we went through this, we went through that, we went through mad shit to understand like and we still here. This is worth it. That shit smooth sailing, you don't know nothing. Like this shit, you don't even know if it's worth it. You just doing it. You just doing it in a moment, just a little.
But what if you happy? What if you happy though?
You're supposed to be happy.
Like, I'm saying like you consistently happy. It's just like yo, this shit is great. It's perfect.
That shit's a fairy tale. I don't even want. I don't know. It's too.
There's another door you opening.
Yeah, I don't even. It doesn't exist. So I don't even want to.
That's what I'm saying. I know it doesn't exist.
Shit, man, fellas.
But I don't know.
Have any of y'all been through that? Because I know I haven't. I've been.
It's never
in a perfect relationship. No, that's what I'm. It's not. It's not
never
possible.
Gonna be. You're never gonna be happy the whole entire time. Like, no.
Yeah.
One more to wrap. One more.
Even with us, we're not happy with each other the whole always.
Where does that start though? Happiness within ourselves, right?
Yeah. All right. So when's the right time to end a relationship?
This is gonna be that ending right here.
It's never a right time to say goodbye.
No, I disagree.
Call a red flag. When you call a red
Because
flag,
happiness is temporary. Happiness comes and goes. If you base your relationship off your happiness, you'll never be happy. You'll never have a successful relationship. Happiness is definitely, it's just a feeling, it's just an emotion. That bitch comes and goes.
so when you call the flag,
It can't be happiness.
when you call the flag, somebody has
I
to
would
eventually.
say-
Somebody has to say, you know what, this shit ain't working.
This
So
shit ain't working.
when is the flag being thrown on the field?
Does something have to happen?
You got to be cheated on. Like what is fed up?
No.
What is that? What's fed up flag? Fuck this shit.
I think for me personally, when the flag's thrown down is when both parties have tried everything and it's litty.
Just know
A perfect neutral.
It's just like, yo, this shit ain't
we're
This
not.
shit ain't working.
Yeah, we're not on the same page. We're not seeing eye to eye on
like
anything.
this shit ain't even working. Like it ain't even like when I say it, I'm saying to the point where it's not even out of anger. Like both parties literally clearly know. So when one person says it, the third person's like, damn, I already knew. I just didn't know how to say it. You said it before me, type shit. Like it's just that easy understanding. Like we both know. Like that's when it's like. Now, it shouldn't be over, in my opinion. It's over emotion. Once again, emotions come and go. You're angry. Oh, you cheated on me. Da-da. Next week, you right back with that. So it ain't. It's not a reason. It can't be nothing. It's nothing specific. It's just when you're just drained, when you just tried everything. When
So it
you
doesn't
tried
matter.
everything, she tried everything, and it just gets to a point where it's just.
So
like,
it doesn't
bro,
matter if it happens to be your birthday's coming up. It shouldn't matter that the holidays are coming up. It shouldn't matter.
No, it shouldn't.
You flag it the moment. Exact. The moment that you flag it, is the moment that you're supposed to do it, no matter what's coming up.
No, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't wait for that.
But no, it happens a lot. It happens to a lot of us. We
Well,
end
let
up.
me wait till after Christmas.
Then we wait for like now's not like a time to be fucking like telling her like this. I don't really feel this.
Shit, if you
no
did it
more.
before Christmas, you save yourself a lot of money.
hello, bing bong.
Imagine you did it before the holidays.
Public announcement: break up with all y'all motherfuckers
It's just
before
that
the
sometimes
holidays.
it's because it's, you know what it is. Sometimes you might still have love for somebody that you don't want to.
Of course, love, empathy. Like, come on, y'all know y'all.
It might be hard to
wait,
do it.
yo, before the holidays.
But that
break
wouldn't be
up with her now, bro.
Yeah, it wouldn't be because of the holidays. That would have nothing to do with it. It would just be more because like
way
how do I put this out there to kind of.
And to be honest, I wouldn't even think how. I would really more focus on like, is this real?
Yeah.
Like, is this
Really, what you want?
is this something that I truly want? Because I know once I bring it to the table, like I have to stand on what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be that. I just have to. So, I'm checking myself first. Always, I'm always checking myself. By the time we had this conversation, there's nothing that you can tell me that's gonna derail me from the point. Because that's what women like to do too. We're trying to get to the point, and all you're doing is telling me about my wrongs.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm telling you, you got that, I already know. Or I'm already coming to you with my wrongs. Like, listen, I know I don't do this, I don't do that. I know I'm not good at this, I know I'm not good at that. Da, da, da. But I did try when I did try to do this when you told me. I did try when you pointed.
Nah,
But
fed
listen,
up is fed up.
it's just when then it's like I know. Then it's like now, I got me out the way. Now now it's your turn. I know you're not happy when you're with someone for so long.
You can
Like
really
I said,
just
you
know
know,
what's up.
like I said,
You know
happiness
what's up.
comes and goes. It's anymore.
Yes.
You can
can
know
feel
when they're
it.
at their peak.
You can see
you know
it.
if you know what I'm saying, whether it has something to do with you or not. Like you understand, like you have to take on that burden. Whether they had a bad day at work, they're gonna come home with that shit, and you have to take that on. Like that's not the way it should be, but fuck it, that's life, nigga. We shouldn't die, but we do. Like what the fuck?
That
We
ass.
shouldn't pay for water, but we do. Like there's mad shit going on that we shouldn't be doing that we do. Like fuck it, it's life. So we're gonna that comes relationships,
should.
nigga.
That's
You
some
gotta
bullshit.
take on each other's burdens, bro. Like
That ass.
that's gonna come with that. So it's like
So
So when it's like I know you haven't been happy for this period,
Yeah.
and I know that I tried everything in my power to make you happy, and I know that I'm not happy, and maybe you tried everything in your power to make me happy. we're to the point where we can't even make each other happy. It's beyond us.
And at that point, we gotta
Maybe
figure
we
it out.
need.
That's when you
You
fly.
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
split this up.
You know what I'm saying? And what's meant to be will be. So if we separate and we end up growing as individuals and learning self-care, self-love, self-happiness, we could bump into each other 5-8 years later. Who knows? And just be like, nigga, who knows what goes from there. But the point is, nigga, so go ahead.
Dead ass.
What the blunt?
I do. But
I had a question.
I had one more.
Go ahead.
One more. And I feel like you guys are really gonna vibe to this shit. Yo, E-Money,
Yo.
stay with us. Stay with us, baby. Stay
Yo.
with us, baby.
Yo.
Stay with us, baby.
You got your question?
Where do we go wrong? Where, in a sense, right? We flag, like I said, niggas flag. Everybody flag. Most of the time, this female throwing
Amen.
flags, right? Where can you guys admit that us fellas, when the female throw the flag on the field, they was just like, they fed up. That word, fed up. Shit, today my son even said that word, second grader.
He said fed up.
He said he was fed up. I said, fed up?
He fed up with.
Damn.
Only
What's
been here
going
for
on with
4
you?
years.
When that fed up, yo, where do you feel like you know where you went wrong at?
That always depends on the situation.
Just reflecting on yourself.
Wait, so the question is,
Where do we go wrong?
That question's too general.
Right,
so
In the sense of like I said, men put up with a lot of shit.
so like,
I feel like this the same way that women advocate of all the things
So-
they have to put up with men put up with a lot of shit too.
so like, what are our wrongs? Like, what
In the sense
are
of,
wrongs
like,
that can we admit to? Basically?
Exactly. Exactly. Maybe I'm not phrasing it right, but where do you feel like just self-reflecting on yourself?
Something you can improve on, or something.
Something we can improve on, or something that's like if a female could sit here and say they're fed up with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Where do you go wrong? Because it's always gonna be a blame game whoever threw the flag. So I feel like sometimes just to not always shit on the women. You know what I'm saying? Where self-reflection, do you feel like you went wrong in these situations to lead up to where motherfuckers is at? I was just
Yeah, we
that
can
was
answer-
one
we
of
can
the
still answer
questions
it. We
like
can still answer it.
where do a self-reflection question like where do we go wrong?
again, that's
Too soon
depends
for
on
that.
the situation, because I can go wrong in one way with one female, but it went right with the next.
What about if you don't feel you was going wrong, and she felt you was going wrong? Like, I feel like I'm doing this right. You saying I'm doing it wrong?
What I'm saying, like, are you perfect?
No, nobody's perfect.
So it has to be some type of self-reflection.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like, all right, if you're talking about me as an individual, what can I
Your
do?
own opinion on yourself.
What wrongs can I admit to in past or whatever relationships? Some of the wrongs I can admit to is, I guess, just not giving up too soon, or maybe I don't
My
know.
biggest wrong is inconsistency.
Oh, the facts.
That's my biggest
On
wrong.
your end or on the other
On your end?
person's?
I can't speak on the other person.
Yeah, he
bro.
said on
I
his
can do is
end is
speak on mine.
inconsistency.
Inconsistency is my biggest. That's my biggest wrong. That literally goes with everything falls under that.
And what causes you to be inconsistent in a relationship or whatever's going on?
It's almost like
It's the I don't give a. I guess like the I don't give a fuck in me is like sometimes it takes
Being
over.
inconsistent isn't almost lying.
Being fed up though.
no, I say like non-reliable.
I said being inconsistent. It doesn't. I'm not.
Reliable.
Nah, being fed up will make you feel like that. Like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm serious. Like, it really can. Like, you could be trying a lot of things. You could be trying like, everything. Like, I'm trying, and then at a point you're just like, yo, I don't even give a fuck anymore. So
if he
I guess being more patient.
not patient, inconsistency.
Yeah.
Damn, so I'm rough on the line on commitment and just attentive to details.
It's my feelings. Sorry, I just thought about your question, so
Would
I
you-
was able to answer it. Oh no, it was your question. What causes me to be inconsistent? It's my feelings. My feelings are inconsistent.
Oh,
One day I fuck with you, next day I don't. Like so I'm just
But that's because we wake up every day feeling different. You could
Yeah.
love somebody for fucking 5 years, and then 5 years in a day, you wake up and bitch, I don't love you no more, nigga. I don't love you no more.
that has never happened to me.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
And there's always a reason though, for sure.
Consistency is more.
I love you.
to me,
I love
feel
you. I
like
love you for
people
life.
are gonna sit there and wake up because it was more like built up,
Mm-hmm.
especially women. Especially women. I don't know how y'all as men
Yeah.
deal with that, but I know as women,
No, it's definitely a build up.
built
I think
up
on
shit.
both sides, there's always a build up. Like, you know what I'm saying? She could be getting sick of your bullshit just as much as you getting sick of her shit, and it's just the longer y'all together, the shit's just gonna keep piling, and that's where it leads to
Because you-
fucking
it's-
we
you
grow
get to the
apart.
point, it's like, damn, am I about to do all this again with somebody else? Like that's
Yeah.
what it just really be.
That goes
like,
into commitment, man.
I'd rather just deal with my liar or my bullshit or my cheater or my whatever. Like I'd rather deal with my. I know this person though. Like I to the point where when this person is doing that, like I know when they're doing that. Like I know when you're lying. I know when
Yeah.
you're cheating. I know when you're doing this. I know when you're doing
Yeah,
that.
that's
like,
when it's you.
am I really about to put myself through all this with the next person for real? For real? Like am I really about to sit here and waste my? I know what to expect from you. I love you. Now it's all about me. Like now I know like what if I'm gonna sit with this? All right, cool. Like, am I about to do the same thing, or am I
Right.
about to be okay with it, or am I about to say, hey,
Does that discourage you from
Let's all
actually
play together,
from
or
keeping
like-
moving? Because that's how I feel like people get stuck too.
that's why I said that. Yeah,
So, are you more open minded to like actually take the risk
what risk?
of not being in a routine? Just
Not
because you're
being
used to
what?
something, just because you're used to something, that doesn't mean you should be. What you know to expect from
follow.
some when you know to expect what you expect for somebody, you tolerate it until you don't tolerate it. So to take, are you willing to take that risk? It'll be like, damn, are you one of those people that, damn, I don't want to I shouldn't go into the next thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm already used to this person bullshit I can manage.
Yeah, for the most part.
You a risk taker? What about you?
Like you
Am I a
know me,
risk
wait.
taker?
Yeah.
I don't even do relationships.
Y'all don't know.
Relationships, I don't
Motherfucker
even
Samaj is a
do.
risk taker, so I shouldn't even
do
ask
take
this motherfucker
risks,
this
but
shit.
Relationships is not a thing for me.
Yeah, he takes risks. He'll jump off a fucking cliff, nigga. I believe it.
If my
Would you-
dreams is down there, nigga. If you tell me I'm gonna jump into
Are you a
something
risk taker?
I just might.
Like I said, that's like it comes in the same line of being being contempt.
Yeah. No, I think I wouldn't say I'm like
Are you contempt?
that's something I have to be better with. Well, that I'm working on actually is actually just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I feel that needs to be done or that I can do, just going ahead and do it. So that yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a risk taker. Like I'm jumping off of bridges for everything, but like I feel like I am improving on trying to make shit happen. Like for example, I want to do a podcast. I'm like, fuck it, let's get it done.
Say less.
So it's like I'm learning in that way, as far as being a risk taker. So I'll say that.
You commit. Respect that.
Shit. Relationships is a risk itself, nigga.
Dead ass.
You're literally risking you.
Yeah.
You're risking you. You'll lose yourself in this relationship.
I never thought about it like that.
Your dreams, the person you was, it's all gone. All you think about is that other person. You and that other person. You can't see yourself without that other person. It sounds good. I don't want to be at that point because that's how you lose yourself. And I want us both to be at that point and have that understanding because I feel like things will go so easier. Have I ever experienced that yet? No. But that's the type of relationship and the type of love that I do want to experience. Like, it sounds crazy, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I want to experience. Where like we literally had this understanding where it's like, bro, I know that you just might cheat on me. Listen, hold on. I'm just about to get. Hold on. I'm giving examples, but I'm gonna start with the big ones. Obviously, let's the elephants out the room. Let's start with the big ones. I know that if I plan on being with you for the rest of my life, I'm only 30. I plan to live for plenty of years. So if I plan on being with you for the rest of my life, I know there's a good chance that you just might cheat on me. I know there's a chance that I might cheat on you.
What, after 10 years, 20 years, what you thinking? 5 years? That's a big statement you making right now.
I know that at some point that's going to happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah, it could happen.
You know that at some point that's going to happen. It can happen.
Okay, it can.
My hope with that, I started with that to say, nigga, the whole point of understand to know that we already know that, nigga, that's obviously the worst that can happen. It can happen. And we already know that there's a good chance that we're going to forgive each other and we're going to get back together. Right? So now, everything, no, whatever. Everything.
Let him talk.
I'm thinking. I want to experience the relationship where everything is like literally a conversation and a mutual understanding. Yo, listen. This is the shit that comes before. I'm not even gonna get with you in a relationship now. This is the new thinking though. Now the new me. When I think of them standards now, when I start dating and when we're dating and we're getting to know each other. Listen, I now know what I want if I'm ever going to go to that next level.
Say it again.
And I understand that this is a unicorn and this is someone that might not. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of me wanting what I want. She's not for everybody. Nobody, like, it's just not, that's the whole point. I'm not just going to just take anybody who just makes me feel this way. Nigga, bitch, you ain't going to make me feel that way next week. Yeah. It's gone. Like, it's I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like,
What you thinking, Rouse? What you thinking?
I said what I said. Oh, well, the point he said about cheating, there's a good chance we can get back together. That's the only reason why I said it depends.
Well, have you gone through it?
Cheating and getting back together?
Yeah,
Like, she cheated on you and y'all got back together.
I never had that happen to me.
I never had that happen to me.
Yeah,
right. So those are experiences you can't speak on yet.
I'm not speaking on that experience. I'm talking about just the experience of.
But what has happened to you guys is you guys have cheated and she's gone back with you guys, right? That's happened to both of you guys, right? And all relationships you done had, we are 30 years old. From when you guys started dating? Middle school? Well, for me, middle school, excuse me. What the fuck? See,
Off the record.
You're the only footage and you go back to y'all facial.
My face was like this.
I looked at both. Nigga, you looked at me like that.
No, I did not look at you at all, bro. You go ahead, put it back. Go ahead. I did not even look. I didn't look at you at all.
Look how long the pause was. I'm looking at you like.
I paused because I sat here and thinking about it.
I'm like, wait, what?
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap up this Say Which World episode for Boo Boo's drunk and
You cut it out.
just
Stop
messing
playing.
with
Stop
y'all. I'm
playing.
just messing with y'all. Nah, we just had fun though. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment.
Say what's real.
Yes, sir.
If you
Yes,
don't
sir.
agree with
Yes,
what we
sir.
saying, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you got an opinion on one of these topics, let us know in the comments.
Say what's real.
Follow us on
comments,
Instagram.
like,
follow
subscribe.
us on TikTok. Follow us on subscribe to us on YouTube.
Follow on Instagram too. We here. We out.
I said that part. I said, we out.